All right, Detroit Lions release the injury report. Let's see if they release the depth chart. Check out Detroit Lions Talk Plus for more videos like this. Keep sharing the videos. I do appreciate you guys for being here. You could be anywhere else in this YouTube universe. I do appreciate it. If you want to make a financial donation to the channel, Cash App CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. So we got a depth chart. It came in Wednesday. We got an injury report. It came in Wednesday. Shout out to One Pride Nation for sending me the information. Check out the channel, One Pride Nation, right? It says Michael Brockers, defensive end, shoulder, limited in practice. Now, somebody made a comment in the comment section, said that the reason Brockers ain't playing the preseason because he didn't want to be in Detroit. But he did sign that new contract in Detroit. So, I mean, it is what it is. If he don't want to be here, we don't need him. All right, if you want to be here, happy to have him. Taylor Decker pops up on the injury report. All right, finger limited in practice, and that's not good because you don't want to have to flip Panisa Well to the left side. People say, well, he better on the left. He better on the left. Y'all know what y'all talking about. If he can't maintain on the right, the left he cannot maintain for a right-handed quarterback. He get Jared Goff killed. So it's not simple as he was a true left tackle in college. If he was a left tackle prospect in the NFL, he would have been drafted as left tackle. He's a right tackle for his arm length. I think eventually once he get used to the speed of the NFL, his arm length it won't matter. All right, but right now Decker is an integral part. He's the best pass block technician that we got. He's very important. So him not playing versus a half-speed Nick Bosa or almost 100% Nick Bosa, whatever Nick Bosa is, that's scary. You know, when you talking about the front side tackle, you know, a lot of times Jared Goff probably turn this way because he's going to throw right. You know, so he'd be able to see that coming, but that's critical to have Taylor Decker. So he was limited. Levi Anazorke was limited in practice with a hip injury. So he had a back injury. Now hip injury, that don't sound too good. So he is very talented, and he's the one that's gonna make the milk churn, or turn the milk or churn the butter, excuse me, to make the defensive line go. So hip, not back, that don't sound too good. Then you talking about AJ Parker, the guy, the rookie, the undrafted rookie out of Kansas State who won a nickelback position. He got a shoulder injury, limited in practice. That's not good. But I think you still got Corn Elder on the practice squad. In my memory serves me correctly, still got Corn Elder. So, you know, but if he beat Cornell, his ceiling is higher. And I think if Okuda don't play well, I think eventually he go out on the outside if somebody get injured. He can hold himself on the island. But playing it, once you play nickel, you'll be able to go on the outside if you're big enough. AJ Parker, I think at 5'10", is more than big enough to go on the outside. I think he's 5'11". So he's more than good enough to go on the outside. So his versatility is definitely going to help. And then you got he was limited. Nick Williams, limited at practice, elbow. He had some COVID, now he got an elbow injury. These could be knick-knack injuries that don't matter on Sunday, but Nick Williams is going to be part of our run blocking defensive line, so he's going to be very vital to stopping the run and those third and shorts and those known running down. So hopefully Nick Williams is able to bounce back quicker than a dribble. Now, we got 2 full practices. 2 guys that ain't played much in the preseason. That's going to be probably a 1A, 1B, 1-2 at receiving targets, and that's TJ Hawkinson's a full practice with a shoulder injury. He's probably going to be your number 1 most targeted pass catcher. Everybody talk about receivers, but you got 2 good receivers that ain't receivers, and that's going to be TJ Hawkinson. His blocking is going to be vital. So it seems like he's a full go. And then you got Deandre Swift. His ability to catch the ball out the backfield, that's going to supplement some of the lack of talent that people see on the outside. So Swift and Hawkinson is full go. They said Swift looked like his normal, usual, elusive, and fast and quick self. So fantasy owners, it sounds like Swift may be a go. And Swift probably can get you points and money outside the hashes or catching the ball out the backfield. Excuse me, I say so. Hawkinson might be pretty good too. And they got Fred Warner that's probably gonna be covering Hawkinson, but Fred Warner can't cover Hawkinson in. He can't cover Hawkinson in TJ and Deandre Swift. So that's gonna be interesting. And Darren Fells, he possessed he caused some issues inside the red zone too. With this wide body former basketball player able to box out and present a big target in the red zone. So it don't seem like too many people that's not already on IR or physically unable to perform list is going to affect this game. So we're gonna be able to get a real look at what we're gonna be up against this season. Most people think it's gonna be slow singing the fire bringing this season. It may be. I'm hoping for more surprise and wins, but I understand it's a rebuild or what they want to call a reload. Cool. But I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to being competitive, and don't nobody know what to expect. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are confident about the roster and the players. It don't look too sexy to us, but I mean, we gotta wait and see on Sunday. So that's your injury report once again. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now let's look at the depth chart. Let's look at the depth chart and see what we got there. All right, let me pull it up. Hold on, let me look it up. Then we can get to it. Here we go. So, let's talk about offense and defense first. I mean, we got a coin to flip around here. We do not. So let's talk about defense first, all right? Well, special teams. We started in defense. We'll work our way on up. Kicker, Austin Selberg. We got from Cincinnati. He played Cincinnati, Cleveland, 1-2. Holder, Jack Fox. Punter, Jack Fox. Long snapper, Scott Daly. If you didn't know, they got rid of the original long snapper. Forget his name. They cut him on his birthday. Kick and punt returners is Khalif Raymond. So, the kick returner, punt returner, Khalif Raymond. And, that's it, right? All right, the defense, we're going to start from the back end on up. All right, like Patricia used to build his defenses. Back end on up. Safety is Will Harris. He backed up by Dave Marlowe, who they brought back. Tracy Walker's your starting free safety, probably. They brought back C.J. Moore, but they just say safety. They'll starting cornerbacks. Amani Oruwariye, Jeff Okudah. And they don't have a nickel back, but I'm guessing A.J. Parker is going to be your nickel back. Your first backup is probably going to be Elefantu, then Bobby Price and Jerry Jacobs. No surprises there. Your linebacker core. Romeo Cora, Jamie Collins, and Alex Alazone on the outside, on the inside, and Trey Flowers is Jeff Okora's backup. Okora's bookend. So your edge rushers, your edges is Okora and Flowers. They backups. Okora backup is Austin Bryan. Flowers backup is Charles Harris and Julian Okora. So Romeo Okora doesn't have a third backup. So that just let you know that on passing downs, Charles Harris and Julian Okora is gonna come in on the right, on the left, on Trey Flowers' side. Your inside linebacker Alazone and Jamie Collins Sr. Alazone and Flowers. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. They are the captains. They backups. Flowers backup is Jalen Reeves-Maven. He's just too small. Anthony Pittman from Wayne State. And Alazone's backup. He don't have a third one. That's Derek Barnes. Okay. So the linebacker core is super weak. The ones I feel comfortable about is Romeo and hopefully Julian and Austin, and then Charles Harris and Austin Bryan too. The 3 down starting linemen. Okay, it's coming a shock here. Nick Williams is one of your defensive ends. Michael Brockers is your defensive end. Aleem McNeil is your nose tackle. So Levi Anazorke is not a starter for the Detroit Lions come Sunday. They're gonna go with a run block in front. So Williams is not a pass rusher. Brockers is not a pass rusher. The only pass rusher they got on the field is Aleem McNeil. All right, so Nick Williams' backup is Levi Anazorke. Aleem McNeil's backup is John Panisi, and Michael Brockers' backup is Kevin Strong. Now, like I said, maybe Anazorke hip is more issue, or maybe him not getting snaps. But this defensive line is really gonna be predicated on getting pressure. It's gonna be on the edges and scheme. Flowers and Okora are gonna have to get pressure because Brockers and Williams are not pressure guys, and even Aleem McNeil playing nose tackle, he not really a pressure guy. So your pass rushers, I'm not sure about Kevin Strong, but your pass rushers are Panisi and Azorke, and they're not going to play whenever Deshaun Hand get off the physically unable to perform list. So that's your starting defense right there. Defensive end, Brockers, nose tackle, and Lean. Nick Williams, defensive end. Flowers and the core, outside linebackers or inside linebackers, Alex Anazone, Jamie Collins Sr. Your starting corners are Jeff Okudah, Amari Oruwariye. I'm guessing your nickelback is A.J. Parker when they go into nickel. Your starting safety is Tracy Walker and Will Harris. My biggest surprise is Anazorke not starting. And I think that's lack of snaps in training camp because of the back and not a hip issue. All right, so here we go again. Here we go. Okay, fullback is Jason Cabadon, right? I heard he also might be an emergency third tight end. Starting running back is Deandre Swift. He's backed up by Jamal Williams, Jamar Jefferson, and Godwin Inebuke in that order. Inebuke is a converted linebacker. If you don't know, Craig Reynolds is on the practice squad. Your quarterback is Jared Goff, backed up by David Blogg. Your starting wide receiver, this might come as some freaking surprise right here. is Tyrell Williams. He's not on the injury report, so I guess he's gonna start. He had a groin injury, so he's not on the injury report. Or am I tripping? Did I read Tyrell Williams? So no, he's not on the injury report, so he's a good go. But your second receiver is Khalif Raymond. All right. Tyrell Williams is backup. Trinity Benson, Cardio Hodges. Khalif Raymond backup is Quintez Cephas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Tom Kennedy. So I'm guessing that, I don't know. I guess Cephas is going to be your slot receiver, and Amon-Ra St. Brown going to back him up. So that's a shocker there. You're starting offensive line. Right tackle, Penny Sewell. Right guard, High Tie. Center, Frank Ragnow. Left guard, Jonah Jackson. Left tackle, Taylor Decker. Frank Ragnow backup is Evan Brown. High tie backup is Logan Stemberger. And right tackle backup, Penny Sewell, is Matt Nelson. Jonah Jackson and Taylor Decker don't have backup. So they only running with 3 backups at offensive line. So biggest surprise here is Khalif Raymond is your second receiver. And I think that's because of his speed, but at 5'8", him playing on the outside, that's fucking ridiculous. So they believe in Khalif Raymond. I don't think he got that many snaps in Tennessee. So that's going to be a freaking shocker there. So Khalif Raymond is your second receiver and your kick returner. So this is on the website. Let me know what you guys think about it. Don't forget you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response to video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook, Instagram. Wants to make a financial donation. Cash App CJGood313. Venmo CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Motor City Sports Talk. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. And yeah, that was just Khalif Raymond. It's a shocker, big shocker. And his rookie not playing. That's a big not starting. That's a big shocker. But it ain't if you start, kids. It's how you finish. Peace.